All right, what's up and welcome to the channel. My name is Hegshot. Thank you so much for joining me today as we are talking about the top 5 biggest and best changes for Season 2 going into Warzone, of course, for Warzone. That's what we're focused on today. If this is your first time stopping by, do me a favor. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit your notifications so you never miss a live stream here. You don't and come join us for a great time on the live streams 3 to 4 times a week. I'm hanging out with y'all. We're building a pretty awesome community here. Thank you very much. Let's go ahead and get into this, man. And the first thing that I am looking forward to is Warzone 2.
Now that's good, clean humor right there.
Okay, I'm just kidding. They've actually done a lot of great things here, and I'm pretty excited about this. So let's look at the first thing here. And by the way, this is a huge update. It really is. It looks like they put a lot into it. I like to give these guys a hard time because sometimes I think things are not done as efficiently as I would like or you may like. But either way, there's some good things here. First thing, the loadout drop times are now not at the start of the second circle, but at the beginning of the first circle actually closing in. Absolutely great, man. A lot of us have paid for weapons. You have these weapons you built. There was no reason that you had to wait until the start of the second circle to even be able to get your loadout. You couldn't even buy one. Absolutely great, especially now that you really only have Vanguard Royale if you want to play any kind of battle royale, at least in Caldera. So excellent move there. So the second biggest change and best change is gas mask. So if you're aiming down sight, the gas is on your back. How many of us, probably every single player inside of Warzone, has this where you are ADSing, you're shooting a guy, and then all of a sudden the gas mask animation comes down, and all of a sudden you're hip firing. And man, what a pain in the butt that has been. They finally fixed that. So your gas mask is still going to deplete, and you're going to take damage because your gas mask isn't actually equipped. You may be able to get that kill. And then once you go back to hip fire, then your gas mask will auto deploy back on. So this is another fantastic thing. And a lot of these you'll notice are kind of the things that we deal with every day. The little things that I like to call them that have finally been addressed. And that's a pretty big one, dude. I really like that. Dead silence and no stuns. Now I run stuns personally. This is something that I like to use and abuse at times because stuns are OP and it's just a matter of fact, really. They've taken those away and they've taken dead silence away. And you will even watch me in my streams from time to time. When I hit that dead silence and I kill somebody, I'm like, dude, it is just not fair. I mean, footsteps and audio in this game are loud. And when you hit dead silence, you're not expecting, you will more times than not get that kill because, like I said, audio is just crucial. They've removed it. They've removed stuns. You still have flashes and stuff, and they've added thermites, in place of some things. So thermites are actually a part of Vanguard Royale now. But dude, stuns and dead silence gone out of Vanguard Royale. So stuns are still a part of Battle Royale, obviously. Whenever we get that mode actually back, but on controller, that aim assist won't increase when you're stunned. You know, sometimes you'll stun somebody and be like, dude, how can they kill me and I can't even move while I'm stunned? A lot of times that aim assist is just too much. So yeah, there you go. There's one additional thing that's kind of been changed and tweaked. UAVs, you cannot buy UAVs. The first time I went to a buy box, since they've done this update, I went off of my muscle memory, didn't even read what I was going to buy. Up twice and bought what I thought was UAV and ended up buying, I think, an armor box. So yeah, UAVs are not something that you can purchase. They're actually a part of your contracts now in Vanguard Royale. What? A puta what? Yo, I just bought a Oh, dude, they changed it. Bro, there ain't no UAV, bro. And really this eliminates the need for Ghost essentially because you only have people doing contracts are the only people really getting UAVs as far as I know. So there you go. It's kind of a cool thing, man. You are really most of the time not going to be seen on the map anyways. You're literally going to be hunting people down kind of blindly now. So it depends on how you look at it. Personally speaking, I'm not a huge fan of this, but it does make me want to do more contracts. Although we try to keep up with our contracts anyways, it makes me want to do more, and UAVs will really be special and essential now if you want to actually get those. You got to do those. And what I noticed yesterday when we did a contract that we completed, it actually gave you the quickness of a UAV, like you know how it pulse. It actually gave you like almost like you had two UAVs, so it makes contracts a little more enticing now. And it's just one of those things. It's going to be inside of your contracts now. You can no longer buy those at the buy station. The new LMG and AR are ground loot. So I remember when the well rod came out and it was like nobody was using it unless you went into 15 different matches and got 10 ADS kills, do a multiplayer, or that's the only way you really could get the well rod. So these are actually in ground loot. So it gives you a chance to use those guns early. You unlock them early, and I think level 15 that's not too bad. So I appreciate that the new guns are actually in the ground loot, and they're very good guns at that. Almost no recoil. And one additional thing that I want to point out here is I think the Volkssturmgewehr, which is an AR, is going to be one of the better weapons in this new update. Speaking of weapons, they've made some changes to a lot of the weapons, but they also mentioned sniper specifically. I haven't had a chance to test this out a lot. So yeah, basically all your Vanguard weapons ballistically are closer to Cold War and Modern Warfare now. So I'm hoping that with maybe a few more adjustments, or maybe this is the adjustment needed to actually give Vanguard snipers the that they deserve, because they are not anywhere close or haven't been close to your Swisses and your Kar 98K from Modern Warfare or your Swiss from Cold War. So with all of these weapon changes they did, I am hoping that we will kind of be closer to what we were before, with sniping, and, make sniping fun again. And another thing I'm going to add here are and your parachutes. So Ascenders actually gives you a chance to redeploy and get pretty far in the map. You're not going to be able to go all the way across the map with the Ascenders, but they're basically suspended balloons that you can zip line up and then parachute a pretty good distance away. Actually, it got us killed yesterday because I ended up going right into our bounty.
What is this? Oh, this is awesome, Ern. Ah.
But nonetheless, they're actually a pretty cool mechanic. And then on the parachutes, you can actually deploy quicker out of the plane, and you can also deploy, and you have more distance in between you and the ground if you want to hit your parachute. Sometimes it seems like you have enough time to pull your parachute before you hit the ground, and you don't, and you break your legs. Now that has actually been fixed. So there's a lot of the little things that we kind of notice when you play Warzone a lot, like we do, that have actually been addressed, man. And I like a lot of these changes. So I want to hear what your opinion is. What are your favorite changes from Season 2 Warzone, patches, maybe weapons, whatever you're looking forward to? Let me know down below. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next one. And as always, hold them down.